Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National
Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off the weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Keuchel has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
from the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Softly hit out towards short. LeMahieu on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So striding in, Charlie Culberson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Culberson comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Albies backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Cody.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. McCarthy's ready. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Albies ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Batting fifth, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This pitch is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making proper adjustments at the plate.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Albies onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Lane Adams. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. One out, nobody on. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Keuchel stands at first with one out. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runners off for second. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Keuchel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores, and they lead now by 4. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Pause and the 0-2, and there he goes towards second. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon McCarthy becomes the first out of the inning. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Second baseman, DJ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw to first in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Markakis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Kike Hernandez 0 for 1 here in the early going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. McCarthy comes set. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the third out. 1 left.
Leading off for the Braves.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Freddie Freeman.
On a line, that's a base hit. Freeman will head to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Freeman stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Moving under it, Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that to show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Standing in, Dallas Keuchel set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Adams is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Keuchel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Chase Whitley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 1-0. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it. And
the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer up the middle. Culberson fields it cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swinging a soft liner and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is pulled into right. That gets down and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Markakis is off at first with 2 away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Still 8-2. Luis Guevara gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. And he'll get in there safely. So stepping in, Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Toles blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm.
And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Culberson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. LeMahieu on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Toles. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Left fielder, Jock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Corey Seager. Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Seager brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Adams on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Digging in now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And they'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. Behind 0-2 now. a snap throw to first. And the runner back. They'll try it again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
In the air, down the line in left. Adams sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. Last time through was a base hit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Tolles, but this will land out there just foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
To first. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
2 strikes.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rex Brothers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where.
57. Rex Brothers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So digging in now, Andrew Coles. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Camargo in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground. And this will land foul. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him. Now here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for third. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And they'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Barnes is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind. The big fastball. Chris Taylor.
And hitting for the Dodgers, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Suzuki has it. Throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. One 0 count. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Adams giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 46.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for Atlanta, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Freddie Freeman goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Two and 0. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, and it's 3 and. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Ready now, Charlie Culberson. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Suzuki. Base runner at first with 1. Out. Chase Utley is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Culberson has a play. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 23.
Now at the plate, David Freeze. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Adams makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now a snap throw to first. And another snap throw to the bag. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Freeze at second, LeMahieu at first, 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and that retires the side. Dodgers, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Lane Adams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A man at third with one away. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. High in the air down the right field line. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dallas Keuchel wins his league-leading 10th game of the year.